What's up, guys? Welcome to this new series, The Guide to MX Simulator. It's going to be hopefully a couple episodes a week, but maybe more than that, maybe less. Just going to strive for maybe 2 episodes a week, and that's what I hope to do. So basically, what this entire series is going to be about is helping you learn new things, helping you learn stuff you don't know how to do in this game, or things that you always wanted to know about that no one else talks about. So episode one is gonna be a pretty easy thing. It's just where to find things and what websites are helpful for the game and stuff like that. Nothing too serious. If you already know this stuff, it might not be too helpful for you, but I know a lot of people still don't know stuff like this. So right off the bat, the number one place to go for like new things is the forums, which you can see is forum.mxsimulator.com. Is easiest way to get there, or you could just go to the normal site and click forum. And basically, what's here is a mixture of everything. First off, in general discussion, is where you're gonna find the newest update of the game. And these updates are either in the form of this, where it's a full update, it gets a version number and everything, and it's a supported update and tested. And you can use these if you want to make sure that there's no bugs in the game that you're using or something like that. But if you want the newest version, they come in these little updates called snapshots, which are kind of like betas almost because they're not really tested. That's what this is. There's a new one that just came out yesterday, actually. And in a future video, I'll teach you how to install these. But for this video, we're just focusing on how to find things. So media room, pretty self-explanatory. Just has all the media having to do with this game, like screenshots and stuff. You can post screenshots you make in this thread, for example. And biggest recommendation for the forums is don't make new topics if there's topics already existing for the thing you're doing, like posting screenshots, because it won't go over well with this community. They get angry about a lot of things really easily. So racing, the racing section of the forum, again, pretty self-explanatory. All of the races that are going on are going to probably be posted here somewhere. There's a number of racing websites, but usually they all post something in this forum regarding the race to let people know. So up here you got your sub forums. The only active one that I know of is EMF. I think these three are kind of on hiatus right now. So if you're gonna focus on one up here, focus on EMF. It's a little separate forum just for the EMF racing part of things. But if you go back to the normal one, here's like the normal topics. For example, you got all kinds of racing stuff, racing related stuff here, like races right here. Here's a race. Um, Here's a few others, and then the other thing people post in this topic is like teams. So if you have a team, it's most likely gets posted here. Track editing, you can find a lot of tutorials up here in this subforum, and you can also find a lot of help with track editing things down here, maybe track betas and things like that. Tracks is only for released tracks. That's all that should be here, and if anything else is here, it's normally gets deleted because this isn't where it belongs. Models and skins editing is similar to track editing. You can find help, and you can also find um, things that help you with editing skins down here. And models and skins is only for releases. So just like the tracks, if there's no link to a release of a skin, then it's gonna get deleted. Suggestion box is where you can suggest ideas for the game, and they often get read by the game's creator JLV, and sometimes they don't. But if he thinks an idea is good enough, he usually puts it in quickly, or if it's easy to do also. Ban court, self-explanatory. This is how you report someone to be banned from any of the official Elsinore servers. There's a guide to report someone right here. You gotta follow that, or else most likely nothing will be done about it. And help and troubleshooting, self-explanatory. You need help with things, technical things, you usually ask here. So that's it for the forums, really. They're all pretty self-explanatory once you start looking at them. It's not too hard to figure it out. One of the websites you can go to find like a ton of skins, tracks, models, templates, things like that is tmfactorracing.com. Everything here is something MXS related, so if you want to explore other sites, most of them are listed here. There's a couple missing, but most of them are right here. And you got a bunch of other links, of course. Um, this link we're going to be going to later. And anyways, if you want to find things like skins, templates, gear, it's all right here. You just click on a category you want. So say I was looking for some new gear, click on Pro Gear, and this is gear that's been made by people, and it's custom gear, not like a rider's replica, just a replica of a gear set. And as you can see, it's organized by year and type of apparel, like helmets, boots, whatever. And it's all right here. And it's a really useful tool to find things. And it's the same thing for everything, every other category like templates. It's all the same type of organization pattern. So another site you can go to that has a lot of help articles and things and it's a place that can teach you things is my website, which is this one. It was one of the websites I created, and basically it's just holds a bunch of helpful information on it. Pretty much everything you need to know is here. There's categories down here. So say you want to know about modeling, you go to modeling, and everything I've found that on modeling that's really easy to follow is right here, and it's from a lot of other people also, as you can see. Um, so yeah, this is a pretty good site that I worked a pretty good amount of time on compiling all this information a while ago, and I don't know how many people still remember it. So yeah, it's here. You can just if you have a question about something like say skinning, you can start typing, and all the stuff that has to do with skinning or has skinning in the name will come up right here. So it's pretty useful. That's another site. And I think I'm going to end the video there because that's pretty much what all you need to do, because this site will link you to all the other content sites that exist if you're looking for some kind of content, because they update this quite regularly. So you're not really going to need any other site for content. And the help website should get you started on a lot of other things. So in the next episode, I'm probably going to go over the racing sites and focus on those a little bit more. So hopefully I'll see you guys back in the next episode, and remember to leave comments and suggest things that I should talk about, because I'm going to need a lot of topics because I plan to keep this series going for as long as it can possibly go. So thanks guys. Anything you want to know, ask, and I'll see you in the next episode.